Remember us, Vrindavan, New Braja. Trees and creepers and growths like Vrindavan. Mountains like Giriraj Govardhan. Everything. You can sing one kirtan. Radhe Jai Jai. Sajnanatimirandhasya Dhyananjansalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyaiva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo नमो महाबदन्नाय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य हमने गौरतिसे भक्त्या विहीना अपराधलक्ष्यै क्षिप्तास्य कामादितरङ्गम् कृपामयीं त्वां शरणं प्रपन्ना वृंदे नमस्ते चरणं गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालयै कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमः यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरह कातरयाजुः पुत्रेति तन्मयतया सर्वोऽभिनेदु तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि तवैवास्मि न जीवामि त्वया विना इति विज्ञाय राधे तं नयमाम श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवास आदि श्री गौर भक्त हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम We are beginning Srimad Bhagavatam, Hari Katha, Krishna Katha. I have told the Bhagavad Katha from 1 canto to 9 canto in England and so many places. I want to begin Hari Katha, Bhagavad Katha from Narada Rishi, but at once I will come to 10th canto Bhagavatam, from the birth of Krishna and Vidu. See, there are so many basic principles of bhakti, and in Bhagavatam it has been established the service of Krishna. Anywhere it was not established in Vedas, Puranas, Upanishads, and any Gita, Mahabharata, and by the mercy of Narad, Vyasa realized that why he is not happy. And then he compiled Bhagavatam. How this came? First I will explain all these things. First of all, you should know that Srimad Bhagavat is not a book, simply book, made of paper and ink. It is more important than Vedas, Upanishad and all. It means that Krishna is himself. This is the embodiment of Krishna. The 12 parts of the body of Krishna is 12 cantos. Especially his heart is 10th. And in heart, 5 kinds of air like pran is there. Without pran, a body cannot be. So 5 prans are like 5 chapters of Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, from 29 to 33, and they are called Ras Panchadhyay, Panch Pran, especially. So we'll explain all these things. First of all, I am coming a very brief relation with my Gurudev and Swamiji. Our Guru Maharaj left this world. Now his relation with worldly relations, mother and brother and everything, in 1916. And he came to Mayapur and he met with Srila Prabhupada Sukhadev Gosvami Thakur. She was very beautiful, very soft, but very energetic and intelligent. She used to serve Srila Prabhupada, and he became very much pleased, happy with this new energetic boy. He gave first initiation, that is Harinam, in 1960, but later on, our Guru Maharaj left his college and gave up his study because he saw that the professors and principals, they cannot understand the philosophy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Though in MA there was subject Chaitanya Chaitamrit, Srimad Bhagavatam subjects, but they could not understand the meaning. Vadanti tattva vidas tattam yaj jnanam advayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaneti shabdate. Also in Chaitanya Chaitamrit, Jevera Sarup hai Nitya Krishna Das, Krishnera Tatastha Sakti Bheda Bhed Prakash. What is called Bheda Bhed Prakash? What is Tatastha Sakti? And Vadanti Tattva Vidas Tattam Jajagyanam Advayam. What is Advaya? They cannot explain. They used to come to our Gurudev. He was like a student, but they used to come to him that he should explain all these things. So he thought that no use of reading in these schools and colleges. So he left the college and joined the movement of his Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami. Now we see that serving Swamiji for 16 or more than 24 years, serving him and having renounced order, but yet they feel that we should take a study in colleges. In America, I am seeing that so many senior Vaishnavas or Swamiji are now joining colleges, learning all bad kinds of philosophies, impersonal philosophies, and other things. But I think it is no, that they have no at all belief in Swamiji, their Gurudev also. So he left the college and joined forever the mission of his Gurudev, serving him. Swamiji, Bhaktivedanta Swamiji, met his Gurudev in 1922. 1922. 1922. He was also so intelligent. Especially he was very qualified in English literature. So Prabhupada told him to write articles in Back to Godhead. That was harmonist. And you should serve. And you can preach in English. From then, they became friends. Once, but he joined in Calcutta, Bengal Chemical, and he became manager of that company. Gurudev was serving in Mayapur and Calcutta. His Gurudev, always living with Gurudev. Once there was a parikrama in Navadvip. About thousands of pilgrims were there. They were doing parikrama with Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur. In front of all pilgrims, a very big elephant was there, and Gaur Nityananda Prabhu or Radha Krishna were on the back of that elephant, so decorated. And all were singing Kirtan, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar and Hare Krishna and all Kirtans. They crossed the Ganges and came in the middle of Navadvip. There is a Shiv Vigraha of Jog Maya, Praudha Maya. She came from upper side, from Mayapur. She was at first Vriddha Shiv, and this Jog Maya, Praudha Maya were at first in Mayapur. But a flood came so much, it destroyed everything and took in water whole Mayapur except in the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So all inhabitants came in the other bank, and also she was brought to this Navadvip town that is called Koladvip. So he was there. His preaching was very solid, strong. He used to speak truth, no compromise with Sahajiya, Sakhi Bheki, Smart Brahman and all others. No compromise. All enthusiastic youngs were following Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So many. He was on the opinion of Daiva Varnashram Dharma. You know Daiva Varnashram Dharma? India now, smart Brahmanism is there. Those who have come in Brahman family, they will Brahmin, whether they are not following the rules and regulations of Brahmanism. Those who knows Brahma, Krishna is Brahman actually. This is the rule. But those who are not following this, coming only in the buns,
Dynasty of Brahman.
that is a Brahman, then he is called Brahman. Whether he doesn't know or E or Anuswar and Visarg or anything. They have no belief in Krishna or any manifestations of Krishna. But yet they tell them Brahmin, highest in all costs. Prabhupada told that those that come in the dynasty of of Brahmins, but they are not acting as a Brahman. They are actually no Brahman. They are Shudra. And those who have come anywhere in any caste, but they are Bhakta devotee, they are actually Brahmin. More than Brahmin. They should be honored. Not all bogus persons coming only in Brahman family, but not actually knowing Brahma or doing bhakti. Also, the Goswamis in their also family, not doing actually devotion of Krishna, not worshipping Krishna. They take wine, flesh, fish and all these things, but even they think that we are Goswami, in the line of Rupa Goswami. Prabhupada told very strongly, opposed this, and told anyone who is coming in the family of Goswami are not family, not Goswami. Sanatana Goswami has no family, Rupa Goswami has no family, any of the six Goswami has no family, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left his world, no son, no family, no daughter. Advaita Taj has rejected his 8 sons, only Achyutanand was he adopted and he has no marriage, he has also no. Nityananda Prabhu, after Birchandra, he has no son or nothing. So from where these Goswami came? Actually they are not following the rules and regulations of Goswamis, not have no devotional services, no chanting, nothing. They are taking place and they were worshipping Devi, Durga Devi and all others. So they are not Vaishnava. They are not actually Goswamis. So all became against of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur. So they attacked there with soda bottles, stones, chips of stones, warm water, and they wanted to kill Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. Don't take sleep. Like sit like this. Otherwise, don't sit easily. Like this, like this. Then we will do like this. And you will be flat. Give me 10 days for me. 1 hour is mine. Don't think it is yours for testing easiness and
It is 23 hours they can sleep.
you can sleep. Rest 23 hours. But 1 hour should be given to me. Pakka, you know?
100%.
100%. Don't sleep, don't chow and don't do anything. Very patiently you should hear me. If you will hear, it is guaranteed that you will have bhakti. It is guaranteed. Your Krishna bhakti will be improved. And you will never fear for anything. You will be like Parikshit Maharaj. Try to hear all these things like Parikshit Maharaj. I am not Sukhadev Goswami, but I have seated on the same asana. I have also no desire like him, nothing desire, only to serve Radha Krishna, Gaur Nityananda Prabhu. So, they wanted to kill, all ran away from there. All were saying their own, that how we should save ourselves. None was saying that Prabhupada was there. But there was one disciple. He was standing by him always. And he saw that so many stones, soda bottles, and all are coming, water, everything. He protected Srila Prabhupada, taking all his stones and soda bottles, and he knew one devotee who was nearby. He took Srila Prabhupada with him and entered that house. They shut up the door, they closed the door, and there that disciple, Vinod Bihari Brahmachari, our Gurudev, he prayed him that you should give your cloth to me and take my cloth, and I will try to easily take away from here to Mayapur at once. Otherwise, we cannot save you. Prabhupada, anyhow, he accepted. And he took all the clothes of our Gurudev, white dress. Our Guru Maharaj used to be in very fine dress, like Babu.
Jamindar.
Jamindar family. Jamindar family, you know?
Landlord.
Landlord. Lord family. A stake in his hand. Very beautiful. This.
Expensive cloth.
He used to ride on horses. Very beautiful horse. So, Prabhupada used to love and love him so much. So he took the white dress of our Gurudev and he gave his red cloth, everything he's done to our Gurudev. And thus he was saved, and he was safely he returned to Mayapur. And after that, Gurudev, keeping his hands in his life in hands, anyhow, police came and saved him, and he all thought that he is Prabhupada, and they wanted to kill him. So Prabhupada became so much happy and satisfied to our Gurudev. So he was in Mayapur and serving Gurudev. Like Rupa Goswami served, he became the manager of Patrika, Dainik Nadia Prakash, Gaudiya. He was very learned person. He was a poet, born poet. You can see his Tulsi Arti and all other things. But after the appearance of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, a black period came in our Saraswat Gaudiya Vaishnava. So many devotees began to return to their homes, having marriage and worldly life, etc. Like when Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Ji left this world, so many devotees returned to their homes, they married and they became and some of them were here and there, no inspiring, nothing. Some left this practice Bhakti Yoga also. So everything was upset. Periodical papers, monthly papers like Gaudiya, Harmonist, Bhagavad Patrika were stopped. Parikrama was stopped. Everything was stopped. Srila Prabhupada told our Gurudev when he was Brahmachari. He had given sannyas before. I told this was real sannyas. But anyhow he told that. In dream he told that. Why you are not taking sannyas? Everything is going to be upset. You should at once take sannyas. So he left Gaudiya mission at that time, and he came to Bagh Bazar, Calcutta, and established Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti in 1941, and one of the prominent person was this Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj, Abhay Charana Vinda at that time. At that time, Vaishnava has given him Bhakti Vedanta title also. So our Guru Maharaj established Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti. Vedanta is not Shankaracharya Vedanta. Especially Vedanta is Bhakti. To establish this in this world, he established Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti. Swamiji Maharaj has written us in a letter this fact, that I was also one of the three prominent persons who established Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti, and since I am serving in Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti, he was chief editor in charge of our Gaudiya Patrika and Bhagavad Patrika, in which I was the editor. In both I was the editor, so he was chief editor. And he used to write so many articles in 2 papers. And he was a very famous person. He met me in very early in 1947, after our parikrama was done, Navadvip parikrama. I went with my Guruji to Calcutta. Guru Maharaj was so much pleased to keep me as his personal servant. I used to always cook, wash his clothes, so many services, and always noting everything what he uttered. At that time I did not know Bengali. I learnt Bengali to read Jaiva Dharma, to read Chaitanya Chaitamrit. I served him in so many ways. He was so much pleased to me. After some time he gave sannyas. So I met him, Swamiji, in Calcutta, Bagh Bazar, in Bospada Lane. Swamiji came there, very big personality, said joking moods with my Gurudev. They said they sit on the same asana. Guruji was sannyasi and he was grihastha, but yet they both were sitting on the same platform. And as if they are very bosom friends, I saw them joking to each other, and they were so much immersed in Hari Katha. From that very beginning, I was well known to Swamiji. He asked me, from where you have come, what is your name, and so on, so many questions, and he was very much happy with me. After that, when we meet, he used to love me so much. After that, Swamiji met me in Mathura in early in 1954. At that time, he was telling me that I went to Srila Prabhupada. He used to love me. But I was so fearful to read one slok of Srimad Bhagavatam. Yada jasya grihnati harishe tadhanam shanaiha. That if anyone takes shelter of Krishna, then Krishna make him a street beggar. So I was thinking, and was so feared that if I am chanting, remembering Krishna and hearing Harikatha, doing so much all these services to Krishna, then I will have to poor. I was fearing. And suddenly I saw that I lost my job in Bengal Chemical. I resigned from there and came to Allahabad and established another medical factory. But he fell again after 1 year. Then he established a very good shop of medicine in where Jawaharlal Nehru, that Prime Minister of India, Indira Gandhi, used to come to his shop. But after some time, he also lost that shop. He became more fearful. He wanted to begin other jobs, but everywhere he failed. He was telling, oh, Srimad Bhagavata is true. Then his wife and children also kicked him because he was not giving any money to them. So he came to Mathura in our Kesavji Gaudiya Math. I served him because I knew that he was very bosom friend of my Gurudev. I served him by cooking myself, by giving all kinds of services to him. And he was writing Chaitanya Charitamrita. He has written in his letter also. Back to Godhead he was doing. After this, I had a proposal to him that your wife and children have rejected you. You have lost everything. Then why you are waiting for these all things? What you want? I pray you that you should take sannyas. Then he told this story. I was fearing for this. I think that by the wish of God and Guru and Gaurang, I will have to take perhaps this for which I was fearing for so long. He has also accepted in his letter that it was Narayan Maharaj who constantly told me to take sannyas. At last Gurudev came at that same time, and I requested my Gurudev, please request Abhay Prabhu to take sannyas. Then he was agree, and on the Vishwarup Khaur day, he took sannyas there. I made him danda, his dand. I made this all things, and I was priest at there. And after that, he came to America, Boston perhaps, Hartford, and after that he came to New York, 22nd Avenue, and he began to preach. Very soon he preached over the whole world. If there was no power of Krsna, anyone cannot preach like that. So he was not ordinary person. He used to love me also because when he returned from England first time, only I was the person to receive him in airport. And taking prasad with him, first time Kirtananand was there, and Achyutanand came from Calcutta. He ordered me to preach because he was not feeling so. So I went in Delhi so many homes to preach. After that he ordered me to send his all books, everything, to New York, 2nd Avenue. I served him. In the last day, when he was going from this world, he called me very honorably and took my hands in his hands and told that you should help my mission, all the disciples. And one thing I request you, that with your own hand you should give me Samadhi. And after Samadhi, Virah Mahotsav will be done by you also. everything. And after that, you should always try to help my devotees. I did it to my best capacity. Still, I am in the same way. I want that ISKCON should be flourish. I want to help them. Though they don't want to take my help, but I am saying that if they are not taking help of any good devotees, they cannot live long. They will lose their faith. So only association of very bona fide good Vaishnava can save anyone. It is so important. Sadhu Sangha Sarva Shastra ka hai. Lo matra Sadhu Sangha Sarva Siddhi hai. Everything has. I told some less all these things about me, only to tell that I am a very unworthy servant of Swamiji. I have so much relations with him. Though I was unworthy, but he accepted me. And I accepted him like my Shiksha Guru. I honored him his whole life. I served him and helped him in so many ways. So, now some thing is coming from the devotees of ISKCON that I have not served actually him, no relation at all. False, bogus, some things come. But I don't care for. I am still in the same mood to serve. I have come also. I came last time, first time also. I took the dust of Swamiji's lotus feet everywhere where he went. But by this, some problem came from for ISKCON. And they told me not to go anywhere in their mutts. I know that there is no their mutt, all is of Swamiji. I have right to go anywhere because I think myself his first disciple. So any man cannot take this thing. Anyone cannot take any God brother's mood. They cannot control. They can tell that you should not come, but how anyone can take the respect of his Gurudev, that you cannot serve him? Anyone has no right to take it. All disciples have this right strongly to serve his Gurudev, where not being in any mutt or out of mutt. In this temple they will serve their Gurudev, no harm. So, again, perhaps he has dragged me here. I want to help the devotees as much as I can. I think that in 11 days now, beginning from today, will always glorify Srimad Bhagavatam, Gita and all other things. Krishna Katha from 10 canto. Now we will do any kirtan, and after that 10 minutes. Any kirtan. Kali Yuga was coming. About 5,000 some years, about 40 years, 50 years. All were so much afraid, especially the devotees, Rishis and Maharshis. You know Rishis and Maharshis? Very learned persons always remembering Krishna. So they were all afraid of this. They were thinking what to do. In Kali Yuga, all the persons will give up good qualities. There will be materialistics, always enjoying all material happiness, especially wealth, wine, and women or men. They have no belief, they will have no belief in Krishna. They will try to develop so many things. They will do so much progress in worldly life, especially communication and transportation. In medical lines, a very wonderful change will come. They were thinking. The wives, the women will be quite free. There will be characterless, having no good qualities, always changing husbands, involved in material things. Also men, no bhakti, no body culture. They will always be involved in worldly things. Son will honor their father and mother. Fathers and mothers will be like same, always being engaged in testing worldly things. The Brahmins will give up their Brahmanism, devotion and everything. The persons will be called learned, who will tell false things, chattering and pattering vulgar things. The women will be only they will think that if you will decorate our hair, it will be so beautiful. They will follow no rule and regulation. They will color their lips, and they will think to use so many artificial things for making their beauty. But the beauty of their inner things will go away. Men will always cheat others, and very selfishness. At that time, what should we do? They were thinking this way. At once Brahma suggested them to go to Naimesharanya, and they should do anything for Kali Yuga. They assembled there, and they were thinking what to do. They were doing sacrifices, fire sacrifices. They did so much that all environment became black. Their body also became black. Inner, outer of their body also became black. In the meantime, Baldev Prabhu came. Lomharsana Sut was there, and he was reading Purans, and all the rishis were doing fire sacrifice. He was reading Purans. When Baldev Prabhu came, all the rishis and maharshis, very learned, they stood up and welcomed Baldev Prabhu. But this fellow, reading Purans, sitting on the asana of Vyas, he could not honor. Even he could not stand up. So by his hand, he cut his neck and he fell his head there. He was dead. Rishi is there. Waiting, why you did so, Baldev Prabhu? You are himself God. He told that he is not qualified to read Bhagavatam or any Puran and to be a teacher. If he is not honoring Guru, Vaishnava, and thinking himself that I am so learned in Bhagavatam and Puran, he is not qualified. He should not sit on the chair of any Vaishnava. What you want? They wanted. If you want, I can give life to this person. They told, no, we don't want. But we want that there should be anyone who can read Puran in our society. Lomhasan had a very little son. His name was Ugrasava Sutta. He was at that time of 5 years old. Baldev Prabhu kept his hand on that boy and inspired. Mercifully, he began to recite all the Vedas, Upanishads, all the Purans and Upanishads, everything. And he made him to sit on the throne and to speak Purans and everything. This Ugrasava was fortunate to attend the Harikatha in the council of Parikshit Maharaj, told by Sukhadev Gosvami. So all rishis were there and he was reading Srimad Bhagavat there. So he is telling. He doing pranam to his Gurudev, Sukhadev Goswami. Yang prabhajantam anupetam apeta krityam dvaipayano virahakatar ajuhav putreti tanmayataya tarobhinedu tam sarvabhuta hridayam munimana. Doing pranam to his Gurudev, he began to tell Harikatha. The purport of this slok, he is praying to his Gurudev that when he took birth, at once there was no sanskar. You know sanskar? If anyone has this sacred sanskar of Upanan, he can read Srimad Bhagavatam or Upanishad or any mantra he can utter, otherwise not. So he has not caught his link with her mother. He was not pure. Coming from his womb of her mother, he at once ran to forest. His father Vyasdev was calling him, oh son, where you are going? He did not reply to anything, but instead of him, the forest echoed, who is son? Oh son. No relation of son and father here. Who is father? Who is son? Who is wife? Who is husband? All these relations are false. Why you are calling son? Hirani entered in the very deep forest. He saw that there were some ladies, naked quite, taking bath in a very sacred pond. That was persuading his son, and Sukhadev Goswami was going. The girls were naked. They did not care for Sukhadev Goswami. He was a boy like 16 years old. He was in his mother's womb 16 years. And now he was beautiful, young, naked, quiet, going. The lady saw, but no effect. They were, as usually, they were taking bath. But when Vyas came, he was an old person, big white hair and big hair, white hair. He came, the ladies became shameful, and they came out of the water and they took their clothes and in very shameful way moved. They began to apologize, beg apology to Vyasdev. But Vyasdev told that I wondered that my son was going, he was at the age of 16, very young. You could not, you did not any shame for my son, but I am so old that you are like daughters of daughters to me. I am so much older than 300 or 400 years age my. But you are shaming for me. They told that you are asking from us that why we are sent. And you are saying that we are girls. But he has nothing to do with us. No question. He thought that they are like dry woods. And he went away. Then Vyas was so worried, he returned to home, his cottage, and wanted how I can again call this my son, because I have completed Srimad Bhagavatam. In this world I am saying that no one is qualified to read this, to study this. This boy is actually very qualified. Nothing, no attachment for worldly things. No attachment. He does not know that I am his father, anyone is his mother, and no attachment, no clothes, quite naked, no shame at all. And he is realized so. So if I can charm him, and anyhow I will manage to bring that my son return in my cottage, I can try to study,
Make him,
teach him Srimad Bhagavatam. So one day he was saying that some hunters were going in the forest. He called them. Why you are going to forest? They told that we are hunters. We go to take any birds and parrots, so many things, deer, we hunt them. We can take their places, or we can take parrots and all other birds and we sell to others for maintaining our lives. Oh, I will give you mantra. You should try to be my disciple, and I will give a very powerful mantra that easily you will be successful in catching birds and doing all things. He wrote some verses and he told that you should remember this verse. Varaha pidam natavara bapu karnayo karnikaram vipradavasa kanaka kapisham vajayanti chamalam arandhrana venuradarsutaya purayan gopapindai brindarannam sabadaramanam prabhisatagita. He taught them how to pronounce it very lovely and affectionately. Their voice was so sweet. He selected some hunters who were young, And he taught them first slok. And he told that you should go and in forest you should loudly sing this mantra. Automatically so many birds will come, so parrot and all others. They went in forest and loudly they sang this slok. It is the slok in which Krishna highest beautifulness is told there. How Krishna is beautiful. Like a very Kishore boy, having flutes, very affectionately sing, searching anything, calling in Bansi, having peacock feather here, some Vajayanti mala here from neck to feet, one flower. Kaner full means
Yellow flower.
Yellow flower. His mouth, the mouth of the flower always towards sun. Always. So it will move. The mouth of the flower will also move towards sun. Yellow. Krishna body is like Syam, and this flower is yellow. So very beautiful matching. Keeping one flower here, and sometimes that very flower here, like a very beautiful young personality. Covered, surrounded by so many sakhas there. Right? As all are telling him, sadhu, sadhu, hearing his flute, all are charmed. Even all are charmed. Not only men and women, but all the animals, everyone. When they were shouting this mantra, uttering, at once they saw that so many parrots, so many birds were in their trap. They become so pleased. At once this Sukhadev Gosvami also came. And he was telling, where you have got this slok? Who taught you? He told that there is a rishi, his name is Vyas. He has taught me this. Can you ask him? This is the beauty of that Supreme Personality of Godhead. What are his qualities? You should ask and tell me another day. When they returned, they were so happy, and they met Vyasdev and told, one Sukh, a boy came of 16, very beautiful, and he has asked that, you have told the beauty of Krishna, but can you tell the qualities of Krishna? What are his qualities? Then Vyasdev told, again taught one slok, and that was Aho Bakiyam Sanakalakutam Jighansaya Payadaya Prasadvi Leve Gating Tanudhatru Chitang Toto Angvadayalum Saranam Prajima. The meaning of this slok was that Putana, who was drinking the bloods of newborn child, murdering them, choosing, shocking the blood, always killing boys here and there. She was so cruel. She took so much poison in her breast, and she wanted to kill Krishna He went in Braj, having a shape like mother, and he came in the courtyards of Nanda Baba, Yashoda Devi, and he at once took Krishna in her lap, and gave poisonous breast in the mouth of so beautiful, soft Krishna. Krishna closed his eyes and he sucked so much poison with her soul and life, and thus made him his mother. He poured his soul, and forever he made like his mother. So in this world there is not anyone merciful like Krishna. Anyone can go to him and he will never give up him. He will accept all. Whether he will be demon, not demon, animal, anything he may be. But those who will go to Krishna, Krishna will cure and purify his heart and give liberation easily. What to tell of liberation? He will give his own service in Braja. So he is Sukhadev. At once attracted, and he came running to his father. Where is that old person? And he came nearby to Vyas and fell flat on the lotus feet of Vyas. I want to read the book in which you have compiled all these things. I want to hear. I want to read, study the book. He has admitted in Srimad Bhagavatam that I was impersonal. What?
Impersonalist.
But by the mercy of Vyas, he taught me Srimad Bhagavatam, and I became a Rasik Bhakta Vaishnava. So I want to give some Krishna Katha from that Srimad Bhagavatam. From tomorrow, I will try to explain Srimad Bhagavatam. The characteristics of Krishna, Balya Leela, Pauganda Leela, and Kishore Leela. In them, there are so many teachings of bhaktis and everything. So you should hear it patiently. The glories of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and everything will come in that. Gaur Praman. Now you can do a kirtan, and after kirtan you can do arti here, and after arti, and you can do parikrama, and then in morning also there will be class. If I will be okay, then I will do 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Otherwise, any devotee like Nirgun Prabhu, Govinda Prabhu, Shamrani, Urukam Prabhu, Govinda Prabhu has come. Yes. Our what name? Navdeep Prabhu.